Hello and welcome back to another CarCast Archaeoscoop-ish video. I'm making this Archaeoscoop-ish video because last week I was unable to make an Archaeoscoop video because I had essentially lost my voice. It's somewhat back today, and therefore I thought I'd take the opportunity to highlight one news story and then let you take your time reading various other news stories, which I'll put in the video information below. Now, the news story that I'd like to highlight for you is actually with regards to a statue of Apollo, which has been found in the Gaza Strip. Now, this is a fascinating story for several reasons. First of all, the fisherman who found it reckoned that he saw this figure in the shallow water where he was fishing. It weighs about 500 kilograms, and he put it onto his cart, took it home. Chopped off a finger actually to get it appraised. He thought it might be made of gold, and it's certainly not. It's cast bronze. And then very quickly the statue appeared on eBay, seemingly for sale by Hamas militia. It was rather amusingly listed with pick up only. In other words, you have to go to Gaza to pick up the statue, as it were, which is kind of ironic because obviously it's a fairly sealed off area. But also I just love the idea of browsing. Pick up in Liverpool, no. Gaza, pick up in gold. So yeah, that's made me chuckle. Anyway, so it was then taken down, and the civilian wing of the authorities is now going to be conducting a criminal investigation into who actually put this statue up for sale on eBay. Now, various experts have actually, archaeologists for example, from around the world, have actually only been able to look at this via photos, this statue, because the exact location of the statue is at the moment near secret because of this investigation. But those who have looked at it, for example, an expert from the Louvre, Jean-Michel de Tarragon, historian and French biblical and archaeological expert, said it's very rare to find a statue which is not in marble or in stone but in metal. However, he does not believe that this was found by the seashore because it's so very clean. He reckons this must have been plundered from somewhere inland, and either it was dumped by the sea or in the sea and the fisherman found it, or the fisherman is exaggerating or lying about basically where he found this statue. So precisely where it comes from is also a bit of a mystery at the moment. Nonetheless, I thought it was fascinating on several levels. First of all, yes, the finding of a 500 kilogram bronze cast statue of Apollo. Secondly, the treatment of the statue. Apparently more than one finger actually were cut off. Some of that metal has been melted down already for jewellery. And thirdly, actually, on the basis of that melting down, the fact that this statue has survived is remarkable. As Jean-Michel said, these statues don't usually survive, presumably because they are in fact metal, and metal, when the statue is no longer in fashion or the people can't remember who it is, metal will be reused. It's a malleable, useful material. So that it has survived is incredible. But also the treatment of it now is going to be really interesting to see what happens, whether or not the Gaza authorities are able to track down who put it on eBay and potentially put this statue on display in such a way that it's secure and the story behind it is well researched. It'll be really interesting to see how and if that does pan out. Hopefully, though, this won't be confiscated by other groups in the area. Hopefully, the people who have found it, presumably that they found it legally, hopefully they will have the rights and the opportunity to do the right sort of, aftercare, the post-ex, as it were. If, though, this has been an illegal find, it'll be really interesting to see whether or not they can find where the statues come from. As I say, it looks potentially as though it wasn't even from the sea. Anyway, that's my headline. This statue found in or near the Gaza Strip. Really, really interesting. For that and also other news stories from the past few days, as ever, just check the video information below. Excuse me. Sorry about that. So anyway, this morning actually I've been out and about in North Shields, putting my my architectural detective skills to work. I'm helping a local primary school put together a heritage trail, which will trace the development of shops in their sort of local area in the shopping region of North Shields, and using clues on building and encouraging the children actually to locate these clues is really, really quite interesting. This morning, essentially, I thought I'd take an hour to go around and try and spot buildings of potential interest in order to have what we're calling guided observation, to sort of encourage the kids as we go back to these sites to go, is there anything here that's worthwhile recording? And actually, it didn't even take me an hour. It only took me about half an hour. So it's been really nice actually to put to work these casual observation skills that I've been developing, or rather I suppose I've always had actually, right from being a child, but certainly developed as an archaeologist, professionally as it were. So it's been really nice actually walking around and spotting sites of interest, architectural features, dates on buildings, the relationship between different streets. It's been lovely. So anyway, there you go, that's why I'm in the car, and that's also why I'm making the Archaeoscoop-ish video today. So I'm in the car because I've been in North Shields, and I'm making the Archaeoscoop-ish video because I didn't have a voice on Friday. Nonetheless, as ever, please do take some time to read those news stories, and also do take care. Until next time, bye-bye.